Welcome to solverfy, the place where learning becomes simple. If you're struggling with homework, assignment, or doubt in subjects, don't worry, you are in the right place.
Welcome back. For this problem, we have two vectors. We'll call this first vector vector A. This little arrow above the A denotes that it's a vector. So it has both a magnitude and a direction. And vector B. Alright, and those are going to form a resultant vector of length 15 units. And we know that vector A is 12.3 units. Alright, so there's our problem right there. So we need to first find the length of or magnitude of vector B. So using the Pythagorean theorem, we can say that 15 squared is equal to b squared plus a squared, which is 12.3 units. We can subtract 12.3 from both sides. And then take the square root of both sides. So square root, and that will give us that b is equal to 8.6 units. All right, and we need to also find this direction of the resultant vector. So we're going to find this angle theta right here. We can do that. Theta is equal to the arctangent of the side opposite of angle theta, which is side B, which we found earlier was 8.6 units, over 12.3 units. So theta is going to be equal to 34.9 degrees. All right, there's the first part of two parts of our problem. This was part A right here. Finding the magnitude of vector B and the angle. So that's 34.9 degrees north of due west. For the second part of the problem, we'll stay in this blue color right here. We have the vector A minus the vector B. So a negative vector B is going to be in the opposite direction of vector B. I'll just turn it as negative B right there. And we can draw the resultant vector. All right, and so this resultant vector, as we're given its length of 15 units, and since vector B right here is the same magnitude as the first vector, this vector right here is the same magnitude as this one, just in a different direction. For part C, I believe it is, we know that the magnitude, one way to denote magnitude is using this like absolute value sign right here. Magnitude of vector B is equal to negative vector B is equal to the magnitude of vector B. It's just in the opposite direction. And we can know that because the other two sides of both of the triangles are the same, right? For this first triangle right here, we have sides of 15, 12.3. For this triangle right here, we have a side of 12.3 and a side of 15. So these are actually the same triangle, just flipped on this axis along here. So they have the same magnitude, and that means that this angle right here, this angle right here, which I will call phi, is equal to angle theta. Phi is equal to theta. And if that is true, that means that the direction of this resultant vector right here is the same as in the first part, except it will be 34.9 degrees south of due west. Right, so it is the same magnitude, just an opposite or a different direction rather. It's not quite an opposite direction, since one is going up and one is going down, but they're both going to the left. But there you have it.